Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Motogp. Today we are in Thailand, looking very nice in the background, and we are going to Chiang. I know it may sound like a weird circuit, but I've been there before and it's not really, well, it's not my best or my strongest track, and it's definitely not my worst. And it is a little bit of an ugly one, not gonna lie. So let's see how it goes. I'll see you guys in qualifying, okay? Because FP1 is important, and so are qualifying. But I just think you guys will enjoy qualifying more. I'll see you guys in qualifying. Bye bye. Okay guys, we are in Q1. We came 4th in free practice, which I think is pretty solid. So let's go and do a nice flying lap, shall we? And hopefully we get in the top 3 so we can move on to Q2 and get an even higher grid position. But let's not set our expectations too high just yet, because I feel like the bike may have some issues, so you might need to talk to our track engineer. Let's go. Chiang has got quite a difficult final corner, as you can see. It's very tight, and the bike loves to wheelie out in that corner. This is a hard braking zone because you don't know when to necessarily brake all the time. But you did it pretty well through there. Then you have to really judge on the brakes, because if you go too late, then you go too late, and then if you go too early, then that will cost you times. Oh, that was literally Andrea Dovizioso's time from last session. Let's end the session. That has got to be pole. See? We are on pole in qualifying 1, but for qualifying 2, will we be as good? Come on, we can do this. If we can start pole on the Suzuki, that'll be big. That'll be big stuff.
The first qualifying session is over, and now we're back with live coverage of the second round, where the 12 riders...
Alright, let's put on the first set of soft tyres. This is our final set of soft tyres, guys. So let's head out to the track.
The mechanics are preparing the bike, and the rider seems very focused.
Yep, that's right. We are very focused, and if you go into the final turn, please get a good exit. Right, boom, off the start, into the braking zone. A little bit early on the brakes, but early on the throttle. You really want to make up for that, so that's why I went really early. Whew. That was the closest skim I've ever done, and that could have been a disaster. I think this is Alex Rins and pole. When did Alex Rins get pole position in Q2? I don't know, but I can't see the line because you're blocking it, Rins. What are you doing, man? Yeah, it wasn't gonna go well, was it? Power out, power out. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. So let's return to pit. And now we can actually see when we need to brake, and it's here. It's right here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Yeah, and that was a slow lap. Very slow. This time we cannot mess up. We need to get into a better position than 10th. We didn't get all this way just to finish 10th on the grid. Come on. Oh, 7/100ths of a second behind Rossi. Out we go. Rossi will probably be Rossi's image of that flying lap is a little bit in front, or quite a bit now. He's probably going to the brakes now. Later on the brakes that time. Start keeping it together. On the throttle. Just about kept that together, and Miller has taken pole instead of Rossi. So Rossi's gone down the order, don't know where he's gone, probably P2. They're a second behind Miller. A second? How are we that much slower? How? What can I do to go faster in the world? How? There's literally nothing I can do. Well, that was just bad, wasn't it? Literally nothing I can do to go any faster than what I'm doing right now. Literally nothing I can do. Literally also set the fastest lap. You know, I've already cooled down our tyres by restarting the flying lap. Strategic strategies. Our tyres aren't looking the best at the minute. Come on. Let's do this. Alright, that was terrible. Right, it says to brake so much earlier than you actually need to, but then you end up braking so much later because you don't actually know when to brake. Right here. That's a nice one. You kidding? I swear this game loves the bike to wheelie. How you got trying to keep it tight, keep it tight. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't gonna end well. How about we brake a lot earlier out here? That's more like it. How are we a second behind Dovey? How are they that fast? Yeah, the Chang is just not my strong track, if I'm honest. See, how am I losing grip? This game sometimes just that doesn't make any sense. Like, look, I know because of the curb then, but for other reasons, you know, how about just restart flying lap? So our final set of softs. It's just not got the grip. See, they just don't have the grip to turn. Come on. Come on. He's not doing this. Bring it in. Come on. We have to do this. If we weren't wheeling, we would be smashing Dovey at the minute. Alright, come on. Let's keep pushing as much as we can through here. How are we that far behind Dovey? How are we that far? Literally 2 seconds. How are we that far behind him? How is he that quick? Oh wait, it's probably because he's not wheeling. Don't curse the wheelie! Wait, what? Did you see how my cat just walked on the ground? Let's just end the session. I can't be bothered.
Second and last qualifying session session, and
Oh.
see the grid positions that await us in tomorrow's Grand Prix.
Yeah, like, dude, if my bike could actually stop wheeling, we might be on pole position, because, like, the wheelie, the AI zoom past you in the race on the wheelie. I'll literally show you. If I wheelie, I bet I'll lose so much time or positions. We're gonna have to really push in this race, because it isn't looking good.
We're moving to the starting grid where the cameras are showing us
A top 5 finish is what we have to do. So we need to gain 5 positions in this race. This can be a hot, tricky one to do. So let's go to track.
Warm-up lap has just finished and the riders have taken their places on
Dovey,
the starting grid. The Thai Grand Prix is about to
Jack
start.
Miller and Rossi. And there's us in 10th. Oh, pretty good start from us, but we are going to wheelie and lose so much time. Yep. So that good start was a waste of a start. Come on. Get together. Oh! Best overtake ever. Not. Alright, let's just stick behind Miller. Is that Mark Marquez? Yeah, it is. Oh, why is everyone going underneath us? Watch it, dudes. Watch it. Come on. Look, they're going so fast. All because of the wheelies for us. How are they even going that fast with the corner? Wow. These AI are good, my guy. They're good. We gotta be where Marquez is. We gotta go to number 5. Whoa, Petrucci, you mind not crossing across my line? Now I'm all the way over here. Oh my god. Yeah, that's all thanks to Petrucci. But he could kind of do us a favour because he sent us out wide. Then we had to go on track limits. Here we go into the final corner. Behind Jack Miller. If we can get a podium with this wheelie. Look, that's the thumbnail. Okay, maybe it's not. Is that a big wheelie? Come on. Whoa! We passed Maverick. If we can get a podium finish with this Suzuki, aka the most wheelie vulnerable bike in the entirety of Motogp, sorry about that, Valentino, that would be awesome. P2, no way, this is going to be a podium finish for Suzuki, this would be huge. A podium finish for Suzuki, we've got to do this. Whoa, there goes Jack Miller up our inside. That's what you get. Alright, come on. The Dovey is a lot slower on the race pace, but I think he is going to pull away if we do not push him right now. Dovey, get back here, my man. I have a feeling we went a little bit late on the brakes, or he just went a little bit early, but we're going to wheelie out of there very hard. Well, actually not. Come on. Gotta get the weight. That was the biggest wheelie of all time. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? If we didn't wheelie, we would have been in first. I guess it is what it is. straight on the exit out there. Oh, a little bit late on the brakes. Into turn 5. Come on. Turn 6. Just a podium finish would be nice. Like, first might be going a bit too far. I think I might just need to conserve the tyres at this rate. On lap 3, our tyres have been worn down quite a bit. And also, Dovey, he just doesn't wheelie. That's literally the thing that he never does in his life, is wheelie. And that's the only thing that this bike does in its life, is wheelie. Oh, penalty. Here comes the wheelie. Oh, there it is. I accidentally went into the pit lane. This is why I don't like Chang. You need to be really fast out the corners, and like wheeling is like one of the things that really stops that. There's no way you can stop it except from getting development points and for anti-wheelie. And in free practice, I was trying my hardest to do all my development tests, but I couldn't. It's because I just couldn't do it. It was either the tyre compounds or like the time threshold that I needed to do it in. So it's just super hard. But this race could make all the difference. I feel like we are slowly gaining on Dovizioso, one of the Motogp's youngest world champion riders, because back in the day when Marquez was a rookie, he was actually world champion, and with Rossi right behind him in the championship. In the season that Marquez got offered a place for a Repsol Honda team, and actually got a chance to become world champion on that beast of a Honda. There's a thumbnail. Look at that. Oh, let's just go down a bit. Boom. Thumbnail done. Oops. Boom. Thumbnail. Come on. Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Get on the throttle, man! Stop wheeling! What you doing with your life? This is what you got to think about when you're racing. What to think about? Is this what I want to do? Or is there a better alternative? But apparently, you're just gonna go with wheelie, wheelie, wheelie all day. You're not on vacation, mate. You're in a flipping race. I really wanted to say blood then, but I don't think it'd be appropriate. Come on, hold P2, hold it. Hold it for the race, hold it for the boys. If we can get this P2 finish, that would be great. A podium finish for the Suzuki. I'm just going to be like a commentator through this. Here goes the Suzuki, running slightly deep into turn 9. Oh, that rear is really Oh, that rear is really slipping on that Suzuki. Here we go, through turn 11, straight over the curb to try and block that wheelie. Here he goes, into that braking zone, very tricky one, round one of the sharpest corners out of all the tracks that you could possibly do in MotoGP. He's currently 2 seconds behind Andrea Dovizioso, and he is going to have to pay that price because Dory's in the distance, as you can see from this gyrocam that we placed right behind the rider. He is just a speck in the distance, and he isn't coming back. He's just going to keep on going forward and forward. But for the Suzuki, P2 is going to be like a victory. They haven't seen the light of the podium in over 8 races now. Ever since the first Grand Prix, the Suzuki have not seen a podium or a win since then. So that's actually 12 races, or 13 even. It's even more. That's nearly an entire season almost that they haven't seen the light at the podium, and the fans all cheering for that rider and the team. Yeah, that one's gonna go well. But this could all change here in Thailand. Suzuki could be on the podium once again. Suzuki could be on the podium once again and be known as one of the best dealership teams that they could be. But don't just get too cocky yet, because Maverick Vinales is right on his heels and that rear seems to be slipping. And Maverick Vinales is absolutely on fire this race, so he's going to be able to keep it for the rest of the race, or is he going to have to hand it over to Maverick? Oh, he goes really deep into turn 3, but he gets a pretty nice exit though. But that really did kind of make it useless and a waste of tyre life. But this final lap is where it all comes down to pure concentration. When the tyres are nearly out of life, the rear starts to slide and everything seems to go downhill. But the only thing you can really think about at this stage is finishing the race. Andrea Dovizioso has probably won this Thailand Grand Prix, but it's going to be a challenge for who's going to come second and third. Huge battle going on behind the Suzuki. Instead of that wheelie thumbnail, how about we get here we go around the final corner. Running wide. Here we go. It's going to be close at the line, but the Suzuki take second. Let's go.
Let's take a look at the final ranking of today's race.
Let's go. Riders Championship. You're 5 points behind Dovizioso. Team Championship, Dovizioso. Literally, Dovizioso is dominating this season, man. Literally, he's top of everything. Yes, it is. Podium finish for Suzuki. What a way to end. That is awesome. Very nice. So, I think that wraps it up for this video. Let's just have a look at the news article, because that's one of my favourite things about the end of the race. You get to see what the journalists have to say about it. So let's go have a look at that when we have loaded in. Here we go. The Typhoon. The race goes to Dovizioso, who wipes away his opponents at Sepang. Sepang? What are you talking about? It's at Chang. The fight for second place sees Kane beat Vinales. Dovizioso. Kane drove the fans wild today. What a riding style. Even if he didn't make the podium, I did make the podium. What are you talking about? He certainly knows how to get the fans' attention. What are you talking about, Davizio? I got the podium. And that wraps it up for a video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and if you haven't already, ring that bell so you do not miss a video. So you can be the first one here to watch this video before anyone else has. That shall be super special. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.